For more than 35 years, the Texas Parks and Wildlife's Sharelunker program has helped improve the largemouth bass population. In tonight's Our Water, Nathan Mayer has a story on how Ivie Reservoir near Eden plays an important role.
The goal of the Sharelunker program is to promote bass fishing, to recognize anglers for their amazing catch, and then to improve bass genetics in our reservoirs.
In this week's Our Water, we are releasing largemouth bass donated to Texas Parks and Wildlife back to their homes at the Ivie Reservoir. In the past few years, Ivie has produced most of the bass donated to the Texas Parks and Wildlife Sharelunker program, with this year accounting for 15 of the 18 Sharelunkers in the state.
We had 15 Sharelunker entries come out of Ivie this year, and so those fish were taken. They were donated by anglers and taken to the hatchery, Texas Parks and Wildlife Hatchery in Athens, and those fish were spawned. And then once the spawning is complete, we bring them back to the lake and release them. And a lot of the anglers that catch the fish, they come back and release their own fish, a lot of times right where they caught them.
While on the water, we got to tag along with one of the anglers who donated her fish to Sharelunker.
I went viral, baby. I couldn't keep calm. I went nuts. I tried not to scream. I tried my best, but yeah, it was exciting. Go, sister! Hi! Woo!
Texas Parks and Wildlife attributes the low water level up to 2018 and the rise since for creating survival of the fittest conditions, leaving the biggest and strongest largemouth bass to flourish in Ivie's water.
Back in 2018, when we had a really, really wet fall, this lake was very, very low, and when we caught out of that water, the lake came up over 30 feet, and it just created an incredible amount of space and habitat for the bass. And ever since that water level rise in 18, the fish have just pretty much had the run of the place, been able to grow very fast. And so what would probably have normally been just an 8 to 10 pound bass, with unlimited food and space, become the 13-plus bass that we've seen caught the last 3 years.
San Angelo District Supervisor Lynn Wright says with the Sharelunkers being returned home and their spawn also being placed in Ivie, we can expect to see many more large bass in the lake for years to come.
Those fish that grow 13-plus pounds, they have the genetics to grow that large, and so by the anglers donating that fish and us able to incorporate those fish's genetics into our stocking program, proliferates those types of genetics and hopefully is going to produce more trophy bass in the future.
For Our Water, I'm Nathan Mayer. For more Our Water stories, visit ConchoValleyHomepage.com/water.